The use and desire of the stone lapis lazuli stretches from the Mesopotamia era through the Middle Ages, the Renaissance period, Baroque period, all the way into the 20th and 21st centuries. The stone has been used throughout the ages in many different forms, including paintings, glyptic art, jewelry, inlays, and architecture. Lapis lazuli is a form of marble that has been mined for over 6 millennia in the remote Sar-e Valley in the Badakhshan Mountains in northeast Afghanistan. The mines of lapis lazuli are located in sparsely populated lands at high altitudes and with disagreeable climates. The mines are difficult to reach due to poor transportation, therefore they have never been effectively mined. There are a total of 11 main deposits of lapis lazuli that have been identified around the world. The most significant mines are located in Afghanistan, Siberia, Chile, and North America. Despite the many locations of the stone, the purest and highest quality lapis lazuli is still found in the Afghanistan mines. Lapis lazuli is considered to be a semi-precious stone, and in its most pure form it is royal blue in color, with a scattered presence of pyrite, which is more commonly known as fool's gold. The price of this rare stone has remained remarkably stable for hundreds of years. For example, 1 ounce of stone in its purest form typically costs around the same price as an ounce of gold. The rarity and cost of the stone has made it a luxury item that was only used by the wealthiest of patrons. The purest color of lapis lazuli is called ultramarine, which comes from the Latin term ultramare, which means beyond the sea. The ultramarine pigment that is used in paintings is obtained from the veins in the marble of lapis lazuli. It is made by grinding the semi-precious stone and separating the royal blue particles from the gray stone with which it is associated. The best binding agent for the pigment is safflower oil due to its low acid content. However, the pigment can also be ground into gum arabic and glycerin for watercolors, or mixed into egg and water for egg tempera. During the Mesopotamia era, lapis lazuli was scarcely used due to its extreme limited availability of larger pieces of rock at the time. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, lapis lazuli leaves were found in the Garden of the Gods. The stone was used to create many items during that era, including the soundbox of a harp from Iraq, 2600 BCE, and the standard of Ur, 2700 BCE. In Tel Asmar, Iraq, several cult statues were found in the Abu Temple. Each was carved out of a soft stone, and some of their enlarged eyes were inlaid with lapis lazuli. There were also some Mesopotamia seals that were found to be carved from lapis lazuli. The Egyptians used the stone on tombs of the kings. The most famous of those kings was the ruler by the name of Tutankhamun. His solid gold coffin was inlaid with semi-precious carnelian and lapis lazuli. More recently, in Florence, Italy, there were several artifacts that were created using a substantial amount of lapis lazuli, including a cup with gold mountings and a tabletop called View of the Port of Livorno. The first lapis lazuli production center was established in Milan during the second half of the 16th century, in which large objects were carved from lapis lazuli. The stone is also found at the Hearst Castle in San Simeon, California. The castle was built from 1919 until 1947 and has a spectacular indoor Roman pool that is covered in lapis lazuli. The castle was originally built for a newspaper magnate, William Randolph Hearst, who died in 1951, shortly after the castle was completed. The castle is now a National and California Historical Landmark. To this day, lapis lazuli is still used to make beautiful and desired works of art. There is an exhibition called Lapis Lazuli, the Magic of Blue. It is currently on display in Florence, Italy, and showcases the many forms of this beautiful stone. The pieces on display range from the Mesopotamia era all the way through the 21st century. While there have been several attempts to replicate the ultramarine color, artists continue to return to the original, inimitatable, magical blue stone.